Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy HipHopGamer, the one and the only, man. I just was looking at this title. See, it says Binary Domain, BD. Now, this game right here, I'm going to tell you one thing right now before I let my man let you guys know what it is. In the gameplay, you got to hold the belt for this one.
Okay.
In the gameplay, right? I didn't shoot him, but he shot this dude's leg off, right? It was a robot. The robot is crawling. And then the way the character reacted, the character was like, yo, what's going on? He looked down, the robot was, no, you gotta look at me, son. The robot was holding his leg, son, like this. And then you had to shoot the robot off your leg. Never seen that before in the game. They are truly revolutionizing what the third-person genre is. And you'll find out more about that right now. So, thank you so much for the excitement.
Yes,
Jordan's crazy. And can you let them know first about the story of the game so they can understand why they're going to want it?
Sure. Okay, so Binary Domain is a third-person squad-based shooter. It's set in the near future in Tokyo. So basically, global warming has happened and the flood waters have taken over all the cities. So they built robots to help rebuild all these cities. So now they're coming to realize that somebody has been actually implanting human-looking robots into society. And they don't know that they're robots, but when they find out they're robots, they turn on humanity and they become basically a rogue. And so they're trying. So there's a group of internationally sanctioned squad members that are going out to figure out who's creating these robots and bringing them out into society. So. Oh
right. So then we're going to get to the root of the issue. Like that's what the story is about. So that's dope. Actually, that's real dope. Now, as I understand it, like with the gameplay, what I want to ask you is that engine, this engine that you guys have, you know, what about this engine did you guys like feel the need to be able to put this game together overall? Because I never saw an engine like this in third-person shooting. I never saw it, like how everything breaks apart. You got to see it to believe it. So with this engine, what did it allow you guys to do in terms of combat and the whole squad base and the trust system that you was talking about? What did this engine allow you guys to do?
Well, yeah. Well, you were talking about the destroying of the robots. Yeah, the procedural damage. That's a great feature because you get to actually strategize on how you're going to take out somebody. You can say, I can shoot out the robot's head, so he doesn't know who's the enemy, and he'll shoot all the robots around him.
Right.
Or should I shoot him out in the legs so that they just crawl, so you have more time to pick up.
Right.
You know, pick off the other people while the slow people are crawling at you.
Right.
But yeah, and the consequence system is a really cool feature.
Yeah.
Just because you have squad members and they have emotions, they have feelings, and the way that you treat them, the way that you talk to them, that's going to impact how they treat you.
I have to ask you this. Now on the screen, right? They had a screen prompt for voice commands. So then I asked you, can you actually, can you talk to your squad members, via the Bluetooth headset? And you said yes.
Yes.
But here's the question: depending on how I say it, does the game translate your voice if they can detect if it's an angry voice or a supportive voice? Like, does it go that deep? Because since they got emotions and feelings, that may come across with how you say some of these words.
Yeah.
So can you explain that and see how that works?
Yeah, actually that's a good question. I don't think I can answer that, but I know for sure that they will react to no matter how you say it.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, but that would be a great feature.
That would be an insane. That'd be a hot feature. Like to be able to say what, and they're like, you talking to me like that? And then you get a conflict just from how you speak.
Exactly.
So that right there, it'll make you think that much more how you talk in the heat of a battle.
Yes.
So I think that's crazy. Now another thing that I noticed in the game is the fact that it's squad based. Can you only play as him, or can you actually play as the other characters in the game as well, or do you only play as him?
Yes, you play as Dan Marshall.
Dan Marshall,
the main guy, but what you get to do is hand select all of the squad members that you take on to particular missions. So you don't have to stick with two people the entire way through. You can mix and match and go through and pick people based on their strengths and on what the mission you have to take down. So. Okay, now what I want to ask you is, I guess that was the boss battle that you showed us with the monkey robot, yes,
something like that. Now that looked epic because of the camera angles, the way you guys did the level design, the action in it, and then even like once you discovered the tips, because you developed the trust in your people, they actually give you tips on how to destroy things or what's around you that you may not see.
Exactly.
I think that's the part of this game that revolutionizes third-person shooters. The fact that the trust system, whoever you're working with, actually affects the progress of your game. That right there, that's something that Mass Effect should have did. You know what I'm saying? If Mass Effect would have, you know I'm getting controversial right now, but Binary Domain has a major element that I guarantee you, once this gets out, Mass Effect is going to copy it. Shout out to EA, shout out to you guys. By the way, everybody, but Mass Effect, this is something that you guys need to borrow. That's how great this game is. Seriously. Now, back to my question. I would love to see a whole ton of new enemies and robots and stuff like that. What do you guys got in store for the fans for boss battles and more epic moments in Binary Domain?
Oh yeah, well we got a lot more bosses to go up against. You just saw the gorilla robot, but we've got huge towering robots that have different weaknesses, they have different fighting attacks, so you have to really strategize and work with your team for each one. They're not all the same. Okay. And yeah, I can't really tell.
You can give us one. Yeah. Let's try to get one more, if you can. Well, you give us like one scenario that'll make fans like, yo, really, that's in that game? Yeah. Like, if you could give us just one more boss that or something crazy that we're gonna encounter when this game comes out.
There's actually a huge lumbering robot that has a huge machine gun that he's holding in one hand. He's basically indestructible when you first see him. Okay. He's about 3 stories tall, and you basically have to figure out that you have to go to the top of a destroyed building and shoot from the top. Oh. Because his weak point is on the head, and you have to actually jump on the robot. So it's a lot of
crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy, daring, actions that you have to take.
All right, now, how many, I guess, environments is, in the game? Just because looking at the level design is very unique. That's what I thought when I saw it. So I know there's going to be other areas that you go to, because obviously this is the future and stuff. So I guess, I'm sorry, y'all don't understand. I'm looking at the trailer for the first time. Oh, snap, that's crazy. Can we get a clip of the trailer real quick? Yo, look at the trailer. Wait, hold on. Look at the trailer, son. This is crazy. And that's what I was talking about the crawling. Oh, wait, you got vehicles in the game too?
Yeah, we have some actions where you ride vehicles, yeah.
Oh, wow. So can you tell us a little bit about the vehicle action that we're going to experience? Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry. Let's just look at this real quick. You guys are changing the game up. All right, that was a little teaser right there. That was a little teaser, just to let y'all know. Now, back to the interview. Vehicles. Yes. Oh my God, because I was gonna ask that anyway, and when I saw, oh my God, let us know. Yeah. Let us know about the vehicles. What's up?
Well, we haven't really shown it yet, but it's definitely gonna be a fun part of the game, just because we want to mix it up. We want to do some shooting, and then we wanted to mix in some quick action, vehicular action. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of quick, think on your feet type of scenarios where you shift back and forth in between, vehicles and first-person shooters.
This is going to be so exciting. Alright, now, is there any part of the game where you would have to be in a robot in order to face a certain robot, meaning that who you are and the team you got will not be strong enough? You need to get into your own robot or something like that and control it to fight them. Is there any parts of the game that's going to be like that?
I don't think so, but that would be a cool idea though.
Yeah, I think that'd be crazy. Now, have you guys thought about? Well, let me just say this first. This game is coming from the Yakuza team, correct? Okay. Now, in terms of how do you go from Yakuza to something like this? Like this is insane. So, in terms of the storyline and what they're doing, in your opinion, this is just me picking your brain. In your opinion, coming from Yakuza to this type of game, Yakuza is a franchise.
Yeah.
Binary Domain, will this become a franchise too, or is this just a one-shot deal title?
I really hope it'll be a franchise. I mean, I think it really has a lot of the cool attributes that will make it a franchise. It's got a powerful storyline. Okay. The guys that worked on Yakuza, they're really good at storytelling, epic moments in the game. They're really bringing that to this game on top of the great, solid third-person squad-based action shooter.
Well, see, the reason why I would love to see more of this, honestly, is because of the trust system. Besides everything, the graphics, everything looks great. Real talk, the graphics, the destruction, everything in this game is phenomenal. This is one of those games that deserve the type of promotion that Call of Duty and all these other games is getting. I'm telling you straight up. I'm not lying to you. The game is fire, and the story is crazy. Because at the end of the day, when you you gotta be creative. This game is nothing but creative in what they're doing. And the trust system is something that I've never seen before, ever. So at the end of the day, that's what I would love to see. I want to see more of that trust system evolve. And I want to see it evolve in this game, and I want to see it spread out into other games. The game is so hot that people's calling me about it. You see this? He was calling me about it right now. I told y'all later. But anyway, the game is great. Now, let me ask you this. In terms of DLC and further movement and things like that, do you guys got any plans to like reveal certain things that we may have not seen yet?
You know, I'd have to say stay tuned for that. We still have stuff that we haven't announced yet, so you know, I think there's going to be stuff that you definitely be excited about.
Or he gave me that look. So this is the last question, you know what I'm saying? And the last question is this. After seeing a game like this, me personally, I would ask you, but I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to tell you, because I'm telling y'all this. Online, y'all need it. Like, a game like this needs online simply because people need to experience what this game is in that way. Honestly, do you guys got plans for online? Is this an online multiplayer game?
Yes, yeah, we will have multiplayer.
Alright, cool. Can you give us a little bit of details on it, or is it scarce right now?
Yeah, well, right now I can talk about just basically it's online. You know, we have versus modes. Okay. So up to 10 players can go up in a game at once. Okay. We have deathmatch. We have survival mode. Okay. We have a game or a mode that's similar to capture the flag. So yeah, we definitely have some modes in there that'll be fun for friends to hook up online with. Okay, here's the key question. Will the trust system ever be involved in an online like co-op campaign type of thing? Because I guarantee you this, if you have a trust system amongst real people and not just the computer control players, that will get interesting. Oh yes, yeah. The trust system will definitely have to be human to human that time. Oh! So yeah. I can't wait to check it out. Alright, so one love and God bless. This is Binary Domain. When can we expect the game to come out? Binary Domain is coming out on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 on February 14th, 2012. I love it. Valentine's Day, baby? You serious? Yo, I got my man. He been holding the camera for a while, so thank you so much, you the man. Yo, great. God bless you. Thank you. That's all love, man. It's your boy HipHopGamer, HipHopGamerShow.com, Binary Domain, Valentine's Day. Go get it. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace. It's the HipHopGamerShow. What it is, HipHopGamerShow. What it is, HipHopGamerShow. What it is, what I'm about, no doubt. Let's get it poppin'. It's the HipHopGamerShow. What it is, HipHopGamerShow. What it is, HipHopGamerShow. What it is, what I'm about, no doubt. Let's get it poppin'. It's the hip-hop gamer, dog, I'm ready to play. Competition in my position, I blow 'em away. See, I heard the Call of Duty and I answered it quick. I got infinite ammo, never run out of clips. Style is wicked, handle my business, so come with it. They wanna see me fall, but I'm a man with resistance. Sick with it, spit raw, hardcast turns off. I lay the smack down with my God of war. In the zone when I'm online, I hot as when I kick rhymes. PlayStation, Xbox, I'm hot all the time. Roll with a load of dimes, gamer girls love my shine. Shout out to 50 bulletproof when I'm on the grind. I kick the facts when I'm talking about games. Some other cats in this industry born and land. See, I'm live and direct and I give you what you want. HipHopGamer, journalist #1. Yeah, what's up? It's your boy HipHopGamer. You already know what time it is right now, man. Now check this out. Even though my wall's all white right now, I'm about to get my logo. You know, I'm doing things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm changing it up. About to upgrade. It's gonna be crazy. But first off, I want to say this: one love, God bless, and I thank God. Get some light up in here. Thank God for everything that has been going on. I just want to say shout out to everybody that got a chance to check out the Uncharted 3 theme song that I made. Shout out to Naughty Dog and everybody that's supporting it. It's a blessing. Sony, everybody out there, the fans, it's crazy. So on that note, I just want to say thank you, God bless you, and let's have some fun on the Hip Hop Gamer Show. First things first, you saw that interview I just did, right? With Binary Domain. Ridiculous, man. That game is crazy, man. Make sure you jump on that. Like if you don't jump on that, I got an elbow for you, alright? Real talk. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But anyway, let's get into the game news for today. First off, you see the title of the show, right? EA will not license the Frostbite engine to Activision. Now, I mean, not to say that Activision went to them saying, hey, can we use it? But EA made that statement, you know what I'm saying that we're not licensing it. This is our baby, this is our bread and butter. We're not licensing it out. You know, they would license it out, just not to them.
That's crazy right there. So when you think about it, that just goes to show how strong this competition is, but also that this competition is not just for now. This is like an ongoing thing, I guess, until EA get that #1 official in the industry, #1 publishing spot again. It's crazy. So let's break it down though. First thing is this, right? Now here's the thing that's interesting, because I had a conversation with Josh Allen, right, before he left Treyarch. And y'all saw the interview. If you didn't see it, you know, look it up. Like, we spoke about the engine in Call of Duty in comparison to Frostbite. And Josh said it himself that the engine can actually be upgraded to do a lot of the things you see in this Frostbite engine. So that was very interesting. This came from the horse's mouth. So, but here's the breakdown. The time it takes to make an engine like Frostbite, right? Do you guys think that it'll hurt the rapid releases of Call of Duty games? Because Call of Duty comes out kind of quick. You see what I'm saying? Every year, 2 years, whatever, you see a new Call of Duty. So how can you really, truly update an engine like you need to be able to compete with a Frostbite if you're still trying to come out with these games this frequently? You feel me? So either the next Call of Duty we see won't be until 2.5, 3 years, or they working with some serious people with some serious new tools that's going to allow them to compete with the Frostbite engine the next go round with the next Call of Duty. So that's very interesting. Now the next thing, leave your comments, let me know what you think about that. The next thing I want to talk about was Activision actually looking into other development tools overall. Now, if you look at the tools that's out there, there's a lot of great material. You got Natural Motion, you got Unreal, you got all these, you know, new tools. Well, it appears that Activision is actually looking for a set of new tools to work with that's going to make Call of Duty be able to go head on against a Battlefield 3 type game. Now, this comes from the results that people are seeing. It's like when you say Call of Duty, you think Battlefield. When you say Battlefield, you think Call of Duty. So Call of Duty, the competition that they always had was with Medal of Honor. But Call of Duty wound up getting a large lead over Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor disappeared. Call of Duty had the whole world to themselves in terms of true first-person action war games. Battlefield comes and whoa, they are serious competitors. In order for Activision to remain ahead by that large margin, now they can't just come out with the Call of Duty name. They got to put some extra work in. And right now, from what I'm hearing, they're already looking for certain tools to not only be able to compete with the Frostbite engine, but to redefine the entire Call of Duty series. So stay tuned for some special news, most likely coming next year with Call of Duty as well. So yeah, the franchise is definitely going to get a step up, and competition makes for better games, and we're about to see a brand new, better Call of Duty. And real talk, Modern Warfare 3 is incredible. Most balanced game yet. And even that game right there is definitely going to be challenged once the next one come out with what they're doing with the new tool set. Crazy. Now, the next thing I want to say is this, and this is very, very interesting. The future of Call of Duty games? Yo, if all of this holds up to be true, wow, it's over. But the future of Call of Duty games may feature decision making. When I mean decision making, I'm talking about like games like Alpha Protocol. Now, if you remember Alpha Protocol, that game is so deep and detailed with decision making that you may make a decision that will prevent you from seeing certain levels in the game, because that decision took you to a whole new space, that this space you don't even see in the game. Now think about the replayability from a single player standpoint if a game like Call of Duty adds that type of decision making. Now the reason why that's crazy is because the events, you got major blockbuster events that take place in Call of Duty games. Imagine having a decision to make where, let's say, this bomb is about to blow up, or a terrorist is coming, or Like, I give you an example. In Modern Warfare 2, I think it was, Modern Warfare 2, where you had the No Russia level. Imagine if you had a way where you made a decision on that, where you was the Russians and you decided to do it, or decided to do something else, or you know, change the way the game is played. That right there is crazy, and this very feature may be the next wave of Call of Duty development. Real talk. So I'm still talking with a lot of people and everything to see if this is going to go through, or when will it be finalized, if it will be finalized. But it's definitely something that's been mentioned a few times in the in the storyboards, in the drawing boards. You feel me? So one love, God bless. That's the news for today. So you saw Binary Domain, crazy. Got the game news for you today. Call of Duty, Activision, EA, Frostbite. It's crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we got the Batman review. This game gets a score of reserve now. What that means, if you don't got it, you need to go get it, because you should have had it before it came out. That's how hot this game is. So stay tuned for the Batman review. Then after that, we're going to close it out with the HipHopRSS. Got a special surprise for you. So one love, God bless. You know who the best is, the one and only HipHopGamer. Peace.
I hope you're doing your best here, Bat. Because I've just had a horrible thought. We could both actually die here tonight.
What's wrong with you, B-Man? You come into Mr. J's home and start smashing into pieces. Don't you know he's sick? Meet Mr. Hammer. He's gonna teach you some manners.
More! Bravo!
There's nothing wrong with you.
Nice of you to say. But you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me. We're coming to the end, aren't we? And you see what I've been planning all along? You just die.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy HipHopGamer. Batman. That's it. Batman. Like crazy, man. Like, yo, I gotta give a big shout out to Warner Bros, Rocksteady, DC. Yo, you guys did it, man. Like, you revolutionized the industry with superhero game content. Like, this is remarkable. You know what I'm saying? I thought Arkham Asylum was incredible, but damn, like, yo, if you don't got this game by now, like, I can't even talk to you right now. Like, that's how hot this game is. First of all, we're going to start out with the graphics as always. The game is extremely detailed. So I'm going to give you an example, right? The graphics in this game, like the character models, are extremely detailed. It's probably, I think, the best usage of the Unreal Engine. Like, for real, it looks insanely detailed. I'm talking about the particles that make up the flesh of your skin. Like, you can see it detailed. Like, it is incredible to see. Like, it's damn near reminiscent to the. It's so close to the movie. Like when you really look at certain scenes with Batman and they show his face and in the way the cheekbones move and the skeletal structure, it's extremely detailed, man. Like, to sum it up, if you got Gears of War 3, like, and you look at their character models, as amazing as that look, Batman character models look better. Like, you got to see Joker. I mean, you see each individual tooth as it's its own polygon or something. That's how extremely detailed the game is in terms of character models. What I like about the graphics as well is the progressive damage effects you'll see. So if you're playing as Batman, you're going to start seeing his face change. You're going to start seeing the bruises on his face. You're going to start seeing his cape torn. His suit is going to be torn and beat up. Like throughout the game, you're going to see that he's taking damage, and you physically see the effects of it. It looks incredible. Trust me. The next thing I want to talk about is the environments and how huge the environment is, how detailed the environment is. I mean, when you look up and you see like these tall towers, tall church towers, you know, the bricks that, like the layers of bricks that make up the environment in certain buildings, or even the signs and the lighting and the sky, the clouds, even the bat symbol, like everything look top notch. But what's even crazier is how full the environment is. Like you'll see garbage cans, you'll see a whole bunch of pedestrians, you'll see a lot of dirt and debris and cars and just a lot of things that makes the environment full, so you can feel like you're really at a place. You know what I'm saying? Like Gotham City is, well, you know, Arkham City is real. Like, you know, so it's amazing. The next thing is the animation. The animation in this game is on another, Jesus Christ, another level. Not to say his name in vain, sorry. But I'm just saying it's just amazing to see. And what's so crazy about it is where the animation shines in this game is when you see the fighting, like the combat system. That's where the animation shines. Like the moves that they do and how he twists your whole body up, and the way it comes out, it's like you watching film. It's crazy as you play it. The next thing is special effects, and I'm gonna tell you right now, special effects in this game is great. But you really going to appreciate special effects when you see people like Mr. Freeze, or when you fighting Solomon Grundy. Like, you really going to notice the special effects. Like, the game looks gorgeous, and the special effects, the electricity, you know, I mean, it just stands out. The lighting, it covers the whole screen at times. It's very beautiful. So on a graphical standpoint, like, the Unreal Engine is just beautiful in this game. The next thing I want to say is this. The gameplay. Let's talk about the gameplay. Gameplay wise, the game is extremely responsive in terms of the controls. Like, the controls are so tight, and that's very important in every game. So because the controls are so extremely responsive and tight, it makes everything about the game that much more fun to play, that much more fun to do. And the tight controls are so great that it makes you want to play the game over and over again, simply from the fun factor of it. You know what I mean? And that's important. The next thing is that the gameplay is true to Batman, simply because there's so many gadgets. You know what I'm saying? So you got your explosive gel, which is crazy when you want to blow up some walls and stuff like that. You have your electronic magnetic gun, so you could like shoot some electronic stuff that will open up certain doors. You know, then you have your smoke bomb and everything. So it's like you got a lot of things that's true to Batman and the Batman, you know, culture and the Batman character in this game. And it works so well because everything is on your directional pad. So you just push down or you push diagonally, you'll go to your hacking device and you can hack stuff. Everything is just so intuitive in terms of gameplay, and it feels so good to use. It's great. The next thing that I really like is, you know, when you're gliding, like you could be hiding on one of the rafters because you could use your bat claw, and when you use your bat claw, you climb to one of the rafters, then you could glide down and kick somebody and stuff, and then when you kick them, you could beat them up, throw a smoke bomb, fly right back up in the air, and everything is so easy to do, and it's so smooth because the controls are so great. You can even hang like how a bat would, you know, take down somebody, pull them up, hang them, then fly to another spot. Like, it's nasty the way they did it. It's crazy. Like, you gotta play this game to understand what games is all about. That's how great this game is. Then you got your detective mode where you just tap L2 and you in detective mode, and now you can see who's armed, who's not, how you want to kill them, how you want to do it. Like, it's just so nasty. It's joint is hot, man. It's like, I can't believe that Rocksteady is this great at game development. They are great, period. So the next thing I want to talk about is like the stealth. Like, there's so much stealth to this gameplay. So you could hide and cover on your corners, like how you got a cover system. You could cover on the corner and stuff. And the stealthiness is so crazy because you could crawl, creep up behind somebody, take them down. Then sometimes if you're trying to take them down, you could do a knockout smash if you decide to. Like, it's just so many things. You could go inside like these little gates in the sewer, walk around and pull somebody down there, like, or hang and pull somebody off. Like, it's just so many different ways you could do what Batman does in this game. It's crazy. Then another thing that's true to life is like the AI in this game. Like, the AI is strong. Like, it's very, very strong. So because of all the things that Batman can do, like, it's necessary. Like, the game designed it to where everything that Batman does is necessary because the way the game comes at you in terms of the AI being very strong and very smart and wanting to get at you. So it's just flawless across the board with the gameplay. But there's one, and then there's another thing. Like, you got your upgrades, right? Like, you can upgrade your bat suit, you upgrade your gadgets, you get new moves throughout the game, and that right there just makes you evolve that much more. So that's great. Also, you got the bat symbol. This right here is classic. You got the bat symbol that lets you find your next destination. So when you got to go to your next destination, you look up at the sky, you see the bat symbol, you fly there. It's great. Yo, oh my God, man, it's crazy. You got to get this joint. So the next thing that I wanted to say is that sometimes, this is the only flaw that makes me frustrated about this game though. Sometimes you do get lost and you don't know where to go or where the next location is at. And this is frustrating because sometimes there is no bat symbol that's letting you know where to go. Sometimes you could be in the area and you spend like a good 10 or 15 minutes like, yo, what do I do now? Because the game doesn't instruct you all the time, letting you know where to go or what to do. Even when you look at the map, it doesn't tell you what to do or where you go in certain areas. It's weird, but it's frustrating because you could be stuck for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and that's boring. That can get you boring, and it takes you out of the excitement of the game. Pacing in a game is very important. This game has, I don't like the pacing in this game because at some parts you get these 10-15 minute breaks where you just don't know what to do, where to go. So the pacing, that's a bad part of the game that I didn't like. But what the game has to offer overall, that pacing portion is so minor that, you know, it's just, it is what it is. Now, here's the thing. Even though that may be frustrating, it still makes you think about what you have to do and where to go. And as a character, like the Batman character, you do have to think and be smart to figure certain things out on your own. So that right there, I can accept that it complements what Batman is all about, but it is an annoyance, you know. So I just had to say that. The next thing is this: features. Like being able to play as Catwoman. Catwoman is crazy in this game. That's another thing. Catwoman holds it down in this game, yo. I can't wait for y'all to check that out and play as her. But Catwoman is great. And also Riddler, you know, you got the Riddler challenges throughout the entire Arkham City. So that right there is great in terms of those features, because when you get them, they unlock new challenge maps for you and stuff. So that's great because it adds to the replayability of the game. So that feature is great. The next thing I want to talk about is the presentation. The presentation in this game is flawless, is perfect, straight out of a movie, even better than a movie at times. The presentation is great. First of all, when you see Joker, when you see Penguin, when you see Catwoman, when you see Batman, when you see Solomon Grundy, when you see Mr. Freeze, when you see all of them, and the way they present it in this game, it's like, it's iconic. You know, like when you see Mr. Freeze and when you meet up with him, I ain't gonna spoil it, but when you meet up with Mr. Freeze, it's like, oh shoot. And then when you see Mr. Freeze at his highest level, it's like, oh my God. Then when you see Catwoman, it's like the mannerism, the essence of what these characters mean to you is just, oh my God. Then the Joker, oh man, yo, best villain ever. You gotta see the way they represent the Joker in this game. And it's like, come on, bats. Like, it's just, oh my God, it's crazy. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. So the features, yeah. So not the features. The presentation of this game is over the top, man. Over the top. If you know Arkham Asylum was great, I mean, Arkham City just takes it to the next level, and it gets in the game faster. It's crazy. The voice acting in this game is another thing that you guys is gonna truly appreciate. Like, I mean, everybody just represented in this game. So you can feel the energy, you can feel the pain, you can feel the anger. The emotion is like unbelievable in this game. Then the next thing is the story. And I ain't gonna give away too much, but all I'm saying is, you know, Batman is going through his most difficult challenge ever that Joker put him through. And let's just say it's a life or death situation. It's so intense. So on that note, I give this game a reserve now. That's the score. And what that means is that you should have had this game before it came out. So if you don't got it now, you know what to do. Go get it. It's crazy. So one love and God bless. That's the Batman Arkham City review. And stay tuned for the HipHopRSS News Feed that's coming up next. Peace.
Alright. Before I get into any battling with you, I just want to get one thing clear. I ain't come here to battle you or Mook. I came to battle your ear. And with that dick by your ear, I know it's hard to hear and it's irritating. But how the fuck did you tell Awkwards if I give this white guy a black eye, that's segregation? No, stupid, it's segregation. Listen to me. See, that's the problem. Your words and your crew are both missing a G. Then he said hamstring instead of hamstring, so you did the killing for free, cause I ain't have to put in no work. His dumb ass already got rid of the T. But in this battle it's punches, haymakers, jabs, uppercuts, I'ma hook 'em fast. In my last battle I had Big T looking bad, and in this one I got Little T looking sad. But I ain't tripping, I guess I'm lifting. I'ma make a career for putting T's in a bag. They said T.REX a legend. I said, how? They said he a boss, man. I said, show me proof. They said he beat J Mills and Loaded Lux, but the footage never came out. I said, oh, man. But ever since you been on Smack, you been whack, and you lost damn. So your career's like Votto, because your biggest highlights are off cam. Let's get it. Let him go. But his government's name's Randy. Pay attention. He gon' front like he got the weapons and he bang. But when niggas robbed him and they stomped him, you got disrespected. You a lame. If it was me, I would've fought when you got deaded for that chain. But you followed command and did the first 3 letters of your name. They said D.N.A, you battling Randy, it's your big day. I said, cool, I'm swift like McVeigh, bringing excitement back to New York like when the Knicks play. I turn your whole squad to a department store when I click spray, cause I'm a spark it and hit up every target with my big K. If that don't work, I hop on a plane with a can and 4 nines. He's supposed to arrive in Cali at 8:45, but it's a chance your boy dies. At 7:45, I detonate the bomb and fill the bag with 4 moms, so y'all can really see this dinosaur land before time.
Oh shit, yo.
Don't think I forgot about you, Webster and Ron Browse. Them niggas sold you a dream and told you was getting on. They gave you a couple thou, a few stacks of video, don't get me wrong. But since them niggas left, you been starving and battling. And you relaxed since them niggas gone. So every night you trying to get that dream back like Christina Milian. You brought Harlem with you, that's cool, I brought the team with me. Ratchets in 350, that 9 in the Glock, put shine in the box, I'm P. Diddy. But it's still me, it's still D, not drunk off the liquor, still on the block, fuck all the dots, I'm in the customers, nigga. Still got the Glock with all the shots, I don't fuck with you niggas. You Rudy, he's Theo, y'all some Huxtable niggas. I do you like lunchable niggas. For the buck, I bucket you niggas. You ass and I don't fuck with you niggas. In the back of the head, clapping the max, stacking the gas. You rapping like that, you ain't saying nothing, my nigga. And I know you scared of NYB, pussy, cause you ain't safe, nerd. I'll run up in the bathroom and catch this straight nerd and then put hands around his neck. A-verb. How the hell y'all don't think I'm the truth yet. It's almost 3 minutes in the round and I still ain't mentioned Mook yet. But I had enough of that faggot clown. I'm D.N.A, that new young nigga. You better act around. You may be Mayweather this shit, but you backing down from one nigga, me, Manny Pacquiao. But I had enough of that, cause I ain't cool with this nigga. I said let's try a different approach. I'ma tutor this nigga. For the bread I make him hop out the safe, bullets hit your mouth and face, so many shots the doc can't calculate. Then I switch to addition. I add a shot, grab the Glock, divide half your block, and hit up every decimal. That's how you subtract the dots. Shit, my gun goes psycho when it's sparking and it's blazing. Cause fuck it, I'm hitting anybody that's part of the equation. K-Shine Kenny Smith, he a commentator. Till I get the clap and break his body down to fractions and won't leave nothing but the denominator. Anybody left, then I reload the chamber. Got the vision on my mind, cause I'm leaving no remainders. Now I know this nigga gotta be mad. He getting his ass kicked by the draft pick, I'm the lottery draft. Shots to his ab, I multiply his body in half. And all these guns work, they went to trigonometry class. So I don't know why y'all trying to front and act tough. I don't know why y'all trying to front and act tough with all this talking. And the probability of y'all living is a small proportion. Y'all wouldn't dare shoot. And I ain't scared, Mook. I'm just killing all the little numbers to get to the square root. So for all y'all dudes thinking I'm half nice, well just for all y'all thinking I'm half nice, well just think about it. I just showed T.REX how to get killed by math twice.